What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this makeup tutorial for you guys. I got super inspired when I was going through my makeup drawer and I was looking for a makeup palette that I hadn't used in a long time, and lo and behold I found this bad boy. This is the Smashbox Full Exposure. This is the very first one that they came out with. I decided to pull it out today, give it a go again, and honestly I'm loving it. I did use one other color that was not in this palette because I really wanted to do kind of like a smoky mauve color. I don't really even know what it's called. It actually came out like 1,000 times better than I pictured it in my head. As always, all the products will be listed down below for you guys in the description box. I always list the products and the brushes that I use throughout the video, and I try to keep them in chronological order, especially the brushes. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already, because I would definitely love to have you guys in my YouTube family. And also don't forget to hit that bell notification. That way you guys get notified every time I upload a video to YouTube. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids today. I'm going to be using the Stay Don't Stray by Benefit Cosmetics. It just works so well. Applying that all over my eyelids. I'm actually going to go in with this really tiny blending sponge by e.l.f. And I'm going to go ahead and blend that out all over my eyes. It is not damp, it's completely dry. I actually did not like this palette when I first got it, but I decided to keep it and it's been in my collection. So I'm actually going to use this today and we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to take this ABH Cosmetics like dome kind of brush and we're going to jump into this color right here. It doesn't have a name. They all go by like matte 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is matte number 4 and it's a really nice kind of cream shade. So I'm going to take that color and I'm going to set this primer. So I'm actually going to take a shadow shield today and I'm going to use this, but I'm actually going to cut it in half. I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild blending brush and I'm going to take this shade right here, which is this very light kind of brown shade. I'm also going to take a mixture of these two, so matte 2 and matte 3. This color is the one that I want to use on the lid, like these two shades. I kind of want to go in with a little bit of like a purpley color, so I pulled out this one from my palette that I thought would look really nice. This is a shadow by Luxie Beauty and this is in the shade 290. I'm going to use that same brush that came in the palette and I'm going to take some of this shadow onto my brush. It's more of like a plum purple shade. I'm going to go in with a Sephora crease brush and I'm going to start blending a little bit of this out. I've also decided to go into a black shade just a little bit and kind of deepen up the outer crease. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is the matte number 7, and it's sort of like a black shade. Alright, so now I want to go in with one of the glitter shades in here, actually a couple of them. I first want to lay down like a base because I feel like since these are very glittery shades, that they sort of need a glitter base just to make them pop a little bit more. So I'm going to go in with the NYX Glitter Glue, or Glitter Primer, not Glitter Glue. Where I want that, not on my eyelashes. I'm going to take this darker shade right here first. This one is Shimmer 1. And I'm going to take some of that on this Sigma Shader lid brush. This does have a lot of fallout from what I can see. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. So I'm going to take some of that glitter primer. And I'm going to go ahead and pop that onto my lid. Alright, now to spice this up just a little bit, I'm actually going to go in with the shade right next to it, which is sort of this gold shimmer shade. The eyeliner that I'm using today is the Rimmel Color Precise eyeliner, and this is in the shade Black. This is a felt tip liner, so we'll see how it goes on top of this. And I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes. I don't know how I feel about this liner. It's not really living up to what I thought it was going to be, so yeah, that's that. So I'm going to take this Urban Decay pencil brush. This came in the Smoky palette, I believe. I didn't even know I had this brush, actually. And I'm going to take some of that black shade. And I'm going to kind of run that through the crease. I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara. So I'm going to be using the ABH Cosmetics. This is the Bliss Lash. This mascara is actually so bomb. Oh my gosh, I love wearing it by itself. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start on my face now. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the Smashbox Primer Water. You guys know this stuff is my go-to. I love it. It's amazing. I'm going to be using the Smashbox Hydrating Primer. This stuff is bomb. I use this stuff so much. I'm going to go ahead and apply that all over my face. I'm going to use the stick foundation, and this is in the shade Golden. I decided to use this today because I haven't used it in a while, I feel like. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop this onto my skin. And this foundation looks really good with like really hydrated skin. Alright, to blend that out, I'm going to go ahead and use my Real Techniques blending sponge. I actually truly like this foundation with a sponge more than I like it with anything else. I probably should have used a lighter shade of foundation, but it's okay. For concealer, I'm going to go in with my handy dandy Tarte Shape Tape. I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Light Medium, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of triangle this out. And then I'm also going to take just a little bit of the shade Light Sand and kind of lighten it just a little bit more. I'm going to take my Real Techniques blending sponge one more time and go ahead and tap that out. Alright, before I go in and powder, I'm going to cream contour just a little bit. I'm going to take this brush right here, and I'm going to take this Pure Cosmetics Transformation Palette, and I'm going to take some of this cream product. And we're going to cream contour, and then I'm going to go in with a different side of my beauty blender, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. I'm taking the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm going to take a dry sponge, and I'm going to grab that powder. I find that this sponge, like the texture of this sponge, works really well for powder. Especially picking it up, and I just got it all over my eyelash. Technically apply powder wherever I place like concealer or some type of cream product. I'm going to go ahead and take this makeup powder brush. This is by ABH Cosmetics, and I'm going to dust all of this nice powder away. I'm making sure to blend it all over my face, that way everything is set. Also, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is by Anastasia. This is the shade Fawn. I'm going to take this MAC 168 brush, and I'm going to dip into this contour shade. I'm actually going to go in and contour my nose now, and I'm going to take a MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to take that same Fawn shade. And I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose. I'm actually going to be using the ABH Cosmetics Satin Bronzer because it's summer, and who doesn't want to be glowy in summer? I'm going to take my Bare Minerals Flawless Face Brush today because this is my favorite bronzer brush. It's just so big and fluffy. So I'm going to take this Makeup Geek blush right here. This is in the shade Infatuation. And I'm going to take a blush brush, and I'm going to barely tap into this stuff because it is so pigmented. I'm going to pop that onto my cheeks. So I'm going to go in, and I'm going to take a mixture of the two brown shades here. Alright, I'm going in with the color 290 by Luxie Beauty, and I'm going to take my Makeup Geek Full Spectrum eyeliner pencil, and this is in the shade Obsidian. I'm going to go ahead and run this on my lower waterline. I actually kind of need two hands for this. I'm going to use my Spotlight palette by ABH Cosmetics. Such a bomb highlight palette. If you are looking for a cheap, affordable highlight palette, this is the one. I'm going to go ahead and take some of that glow. Like, look. Oh my gosh. I'm going to take a little bit of Ethereal too. Is that how you say it? Ethereal? I'm going to take that same Bliss Lash Mascara, and I'm going to pop this onto my lower lash line. I'm going to take this middle shade right here, which is not a glittery shade, which is awesome because it's perfect for the brow bone. I'm going to go ahead and take my MAC Strip Down pencil, and I'm going to line my lips. I haven't used this pencil in such a long time. I'm going to use the color Kapow by Colourpop. There's like no name on it. It's sort of like Sepia by Anastasia. So I'm going to take my small little brush here, and I'm going to take the same shade from the middle, and I'm going to go ahead and pop that onto the inner corner. Alright you guys, so that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really loved pulling out a palette that I haven't used in like years. It's literally been so long since I've used this. It's just been sitting at the back of my drawer and it's practically brand new. I've been trying to dig through my collection and get the things from the back so I can start using them, but it's a little tough when you have tons of stuff. You guys should definitely let me know what videos you guys would like to see here on my channel. I'm always looking for new video ideas and everything like that. Don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up if you guys did enjoy it. That definitely lets me know whether you guys are liking videos or not liking videos. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media. You guys can find me on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. They're always linked down below in the description box as well as at the end of the video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the weekend, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!